This is the challenger, Dick Tiger. He lost his middleweight crown to Joey Giardello in Atlantic City 2 years ago. He's been chasing Joey ever since. He's come all the way from Nigeria for what may be the last shot at the crown for him. This surely is the biggest night in Tiger's long career. And this is the champion, Joey Giardello, who has finally returned to his hometown for the first middleweight title bout in Madison Square Garden in 8 years. Joey chased the middleweight crown for 17 long years. He's not about to give it back on short order. So we're set for what experts have predicted will be the perfect fight. Hi, everybody. This is Guy LeBeau. And tonight, I'll be bringing you the comment on all of the blow-by-blow action. And tonight, my expert at Mike's side is a man who is a boxing legend in his own time and a several times world champion, but more importantly, a national hero, Barney Ross. How you doing, champ?
Fine. I'm ready for a real hot, sizzling match tonight, and I think it's going to be one of the best that's been seen in a long, long time.
Barney, thank you very much. We'll be going into the center of the ring to meet the fighters in just a couple of moments.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to call up the former middleweight champion of the world, Rocky Graziano. Another former middleweight champion, Jake LaMotta. Last but not least, the former welterweight champion of the world, 5 times middleweight champion of the world, the one and only Sugar Ray Robinson. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the ring officials assigned by the New York State Athletic Commission. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the ring officials assigned by the New York State Athletic Commission. The judges, Al Burl and Tony Castellano. The timekeeper is Fred Avitello. Counting for the knockdowns is Jimmy Devlin. And the referee for the main event, Johnny Lobianco. 15 rounds for the middleweight championship of the world. Introducing from Nigeria, he's wearing white trunks. He weighs 158 and a half. The former middleweight champion, Dick Tiger. Dick Tiger. His opponent from Cherry Hill, New Jersey. He's wearing black trunks. He weighs 160. The middleweight king, Joey Giardello. Giardello. 15 rounds for the middleweight championship of the world.
Tiger Giardello, you're fighting for the world middleweight title. You've been briefed by the commission at the weigh-in and in your dressing rooms. Very important, the 3 knockdown rule is still in effect. 3 knockdowns in any one round automatically end the bout. The 8th count knockdown is in effect. If you are knocked down and the bell rings, the count continues until you are able to get up. You shake hands now, and good luck to both of you.
This is it, the middleweight championship of the world. The book on the champion, Joey Giardello, with his back to the camera. He has a great left jab, an excellent left hook, a fair right. He is not lethal with the right. He has a fine defense, but he shows a tendency to drop the right guard, and sneaky right hands did bother him in his camp training sessions that I saw. That's Joey Giardello on the right side of your picture now. And the book on the challenger, Dick Tiger. one of the strongest men in the ring today, they say. No left jab to speak of. He uses his left as a lead. He has an excellent left hook, ditto his right hand. He has a tendency to hunt the head. He is sometimes slow in changing his strategy to meet new situations. Will he come forward or will he move sideways with Joey Giardello? Giardello is banking on the fact that he is slow in changing strategy and will revert to his moving forward. 1 minute gone by, round one. Giardello notably a slow starter. Tiger raked the body with hands that time. Dick Tiger said he would be more aggressive in this fight than he was in his last. One of the things Giardello must watch out for is being caught on the ropes. The center of the ring is a spot for him. He said that himself. Two minutes gone by, round one. About 30 seconds left in round one. The referee is very important in this fight, ladies and gentlemen. Tiger wants a referee that will let him fight inside. He was dissatisfied with the last bit of refereeing in the last bout, which lost him the title. Seconds only left in round one. And there's the bell ending round one. Round two getting set as Schmitz brings you the middleweight championship of the world. The record for Dick Tiger as he approaches this, his 69th fight. He has won 51, lost 14, drawn 3 times. He has KO'd 24. He has knocked out 3 of his last 7 opponents. One of the criticisms of Dick Tiger with his back to the camera is that he does not land very hard when he starts his flurry. The referee beginning to count here. Tiger wants to fight inside. Giardello has a cut or a ridge at his left temple. It's bleeding slightly. Giardello was stunned, Barney, but he came back to hit well in that exchange.
Beautiful flurry punches on both sides. Beautiful. Tiger's trying to be the aggressor, and Giardello was, he took this couple of punches and came right back and retaliated real strong. And this is going to be really a humdinger from the way it looks right now. Oh! Beautiful.
Giardello was nailed well by Tiger. He still appears to be shaken to me. He may be in trouble. 1 minute to go in round two.
Tiger's really fighting like a tiger right now, like a real tiger.
A right to the jaw by Tiger did most of the damage against Giardello, but Joey is well trained. Tiger said he would be more aggressive in this fight, and he certainly is. Giardello weathering the storm with seconds left to go in round 2. 10 seconds to go, round 2. That's the end of round 2. Let's take a look at Giardello.
Guy, this was a great round. Great round. A great round for Tiger, and Giardello stood up like the real true champion. He came back and retaliated with some wonderful right-hand punches, and I think that this fight is not going to go too long as far as I see it.
Barney, do you think that Giardello is showing signs of the inactivity? He hasn't fought really for close to a year.
So far, he's starting to show the signs right now to me. He's slowed up quite a bit, although his hands are moving fast, but his legs are not going as fast as they should be going. But his arms are traveling fast when he starts to move them. But Tiger's keeping him very busy.
Certainly Tiger making a great fight of it as compared to the fight which lost him the title back on December 7, 1963 against the same Joey Giardello. Giardello nailed hard that time. As a matter of fact, Barney, Tiger has been managing to crash rights to the body a little bit more frequently than in his last fight. Something you taught him, as a matter of fact, in his training session.
Well, a little bit, but Giardello was trying to just settle now to do his countering punches, and he can counter as well as anybody I've ever seen. But it appears to me right now that his left eye is might be bothering him a tiny bit because he got a little more than a scratch there. Tiger just missed a tremendous right-hand punch. Joey still knows how to get away from them, and he gets away beautifully. Now, there's another point where Tiger got through Giardello's right hand and hit him with a sort of a left hook, more of a jab and a hook it was.
All during his training session, Giardello was warned about backing up on the ropes and was told to twist his man and dance back into the center of the ring. But when you're hurt, you sometimes can't follow what your own mind wants you to. 1 minute left to go in round 3. Giardello a bit stronger now.
He's coming on strong. He looks like he's waiting towards the end of the round and make a wonderful flash. And he tries to save himself because he figures that it might go the distance, and he's trying to pace himself like a seasoned fighter should. Now, Tiger just hit him with a beautiful left, 2 left hooks in a row.
Only seconds left to go. Giardello withering and looking at his corner. 10 seconds left to go, round 3. A hard right nailed Giardello right then.
Now,
let's go into Giardello's corner where he's being attended by his trainer of 17 years, Rattaco, Arnie Giovanetti, Joe Polino. Barney, what do you think?
Guy, this last punch that Tiger hit Giardello with was a beautiful punch as I have ever witnessed. It was a right-hand counter over a left lead, which is the most beautiful punch that any good fighter can throw. And he shook Giardello up pretty badly. Giardello,
yes, Barney.
He has got the will, the curves, the stamina. I think he might be a little short on right now. And I think that Tiger's going to go out for the real heavy one in this particular round. He's going to go all out and not give Giardello a chance to get himself set to throw any punch at all.
Referee Paul Cavalier of the last battle in Atlantic City said that had Tiger been more aggressive, Giardello would not have snared the crown from him. This is round 4. at Madison Square Garden for the World's Middleweight Championship. Giardello has had to weather two very bad rounds, the second and the third. Tiger may have taken the first as well. He showed more of the aggressiveness. And here in New York City, they pay off on clean hitting, aggressiveness behind the fence, and general ring generalship. Tiger is counting on getting more of a break for his aggressiveness in New York City's rulings than he did elsewhere. Joey took a hard left to the face that time. Giardello not using his left jab very much, which is the best part of his armor. Tiger virtually hitting him with that right hand at will, which is a pretty good indication of a man not having all of his reflexes at the time.
Tiger's been getting over Giardello's left jab with his right hand, and it seems that he's making it count. And he started to open up that little scratch on Giardello's eye again. But Giardello's staying with him. He's not running from him. He's staying right with him.
A little bit more than 1 minute has gone by in round 4. I think that Tiger is circling a little bit more, cutting off Giardello than he did in the last fight. He trained for that. Giardello has looked many times and looks now as if he's taking pretty hard wallops, no doubt about that. And many of them are straightening him up, and yet he comes back strongly himself. That's the way Giardello fought him in their last fight. But he can't do enough of it.
Well, I know we're watching a classic right now, Guy. All the viewers are watching a real good fight, a solid fight, a strong fight. And there can be nobody muttering or uttering anything about anything being wrong with a fight such as this.
10 seconds to go, round 4. And the bell to end round 4.
But I think right now Tiger is getting stronger.
Round 5 coming up. Good combination by Giardello. Incidentally, watch Giardello's legs. When he's dancing off his toes, you know he's still got plenty of his responses and strength left. When he begins to walk around flat-footed, he is coasting, either deliberately or at any rate looking to take a little breather. Still dancing around. Tiger in the opening rounds, in case you just joined us, caught Giardello quite cold and had most of it in the second and third round. He hammered him ceaselessly and got in good right-hand shots. Joey looked tired and worn a couple of times, and then, as Barney said, responded, came back, shooting his own right hand.
See, Joey right now, guy's not trying to waste any punches. He's just picking his spots and letting them go when he has his real opening to let the punch go at Tiger, and he's trying not to waste one punch. He's moving nicely yet. He's moving nicely to the left and to the right.
Barney, very few people are better than Giardello in tying up a fighter.
Oh, very few. Well, he knows all the tricks. He's been boxing long enough time. He just caught Tiger coming in with a beautiful right hand. Shook him up a little bit, too.
Giardello, for the first time, has made Tiger give ground with about 1 minute 15 seconds left to go in round 5. Now it's a minute left to go. Best of the boxers often forget that they have great left jabs, and now Giardello is beginning to use it, and it's becoming a fight. Beautiful slipping by Giardello.
Beautiful right hand counter. Beautiful right hand. They're both countering beautifully.
Ten seconds to go, round 5. An enormous crowd in Madison Square Garden, probably by this time capacity.
Oh, great.
You may not have seen it as well as we did. Giardello landed that right hand well. Giardello apparently did come back in round 5. And it may settle into a fairly even scrap. Incidentally, the betting circles made this a 6-5 pick'em. Tiger usually throws left, right, left. Giardello left, right, as far as it comes to combinations.
Nice combination there. He countered with a right hand punch over left hand and came back with a left hook. Giardello. But Tiger keeps on stalking him right along, keeps on moving in on him. Doesn't give him much chance to take a breather.
Joey has all of the defensive artifices yet. You might note about Tiger that he is slow of foot. May have a pair of the fastest hands in the business. Good left hook by Giardello.
See, Joey just picking his spots now to try not to miss any of his punches. Because you don't get a little bit tired, just as tired as missing a punch as you do landing a punch. And he's trying to miss very few.
Joey Giardello, left side of your screen. Dick Tiger at the right. This is for the middleweight championship of the world. That's Giardello's best hand, strongest hand, the left hook. 1 minute to go, round 6. Some experts in New York believe that Giardello has the stronger right hand, but he's been kept off balance by the aggressive moves of Tiger.
Yeah, Tiger doesn't give you too much room to move, and he stays with you right along.
An indication that Joey was moving too slowly at the beginning is the fact that he was so solidly hit. Actually, Tiger is a lethal puncher only if he gets a chance to get set on the move. He does not hit too hard. 10 seconds to go, round 6.
There was Joey in just now with 2 beautiful right-hand uppercuts.
Did Giardello come too far back or far back in round 6? I'll check with Barney Ross in a moment. Barney, do you think that Giardello continued to come back in round 6?
I thought the 6th round was a very good round for Joey. He came back nice and strong, and he hit Tiger with a couple of beautiful right-hand uppercuts. And it seems to me that Joey's coming on stronger right now.
As a referee in your own right, would you have given Giardello the 6th round?
I would have to.
How about the 5th?
No, not the 5th.
Not the 5th. This is round 7. Giardello has been mentioned by New York sports writers as the last of the great pros, a man who knows all of the skills of boxing. Joey used to be a knockout fighter, then suddenly, good left hook that time, then suddenly lost the KO technique. Knocked down about 32 men. The last man he knocked down was in Philadelphia, Sugar Ray Robinson, 1963. Those hands pretty well tied up by Giardello. He's a cutie at it.
Oh, he makes those cute spurts, guys. Real cute spurts.
On an even exchange, you may often find Tiger giving ground. He doesn't like to take too many punches to get his own shots in. He doesn't believe in it. 1 minute to go, round 7.
Beautiful.
10 seconds to go, round 7. Giardello looked in trouble briefly, then suddenly he summons up his energy and starts throwing again. For a moment, left for the wrong corner. Now he's okay.
Giardello proved one thing to me in this last exchange where I thought he was really hurt, and he looked hurt, but he came back and started to punch back himself. He just didn't look to grab and hold. He was punching right back. And this is why I guess a champion is really a champion. No matter who he is, he proves himself that way. He takes what he has to take, and he comes back and retaliates and throws back. And to me, Joe, his legs look still good to me. They still look very good.
But why isn't he fighting his fight? Why isn't Giardello fighting this normal kind of fight, Bernie?
Well, Tiger won't let him. Tiger is coming in too much for him. He's stalking him too much. He's keeping Giardello trying to back him up all the time. He's walking in on him, and the best Joe can do is try to counterpunch.
So the dominance of this fight has turned to Tiger as against Giardello in the last fight.
Exactly.
The ring generalship has gone therefore to Dick Tiger, and this is surprising. And you can only assume that inactivity, maybe moving in a bit on old age, got to Giardello. This was a 6-5 pick'em fight. When they first signed their contract several months ago, Tiger was installed as the favorite at 3-1. The odds fluctuated downward. It landed at 8-5 yesterday and was 6-5 pick'em today. Partly because Tiger came in at 158.5. Some perhaps thought he had reached his peak a couple of weeks ago. It may have been a little dried out. Giardello doing more shuffling now than dancing. He is trying to weather round 8. Johnny Lobianco is the third man in the ring. Giardello wants to make his fight. He's a rhythm fighter. He depends upon a irreversible sense of rhythm for his own throwing, and also depends upon keeping the other man off balance by getting in within the rhythm of his own punches. Giardello has had no chance to fight it. Good uppercut by Giardello. One minute to go, round 8. In case you just joined us, Tiger from the second round on has been indeed a tiger. Giardello briefly came back in the 5th, possibly won the 6th, had trouble in the 7th. Both men implacable countenances. Poker faces, both of them. Note Giardello immediately goes to the nodding of the hands. Ten seconds to go, round 8. And there it is, the end of round 8. Both of our fighters are family men. Joey has 4 children. Dick Tiger has 5. Joey does not allow his children to watch his fight. We thought this was going to be the battle of the legs, not the beautiful legs, aesthetically speaking, but which man's aged legs would give out first. Many believe that a foreign trained fighter has the advantage. They run more, walk more, just do more to build up the legs. But how do the legs look to you right now, Barney? Can you tell?
Well, right now, both of them they're very sturdy on their legs. I don't see anybody walking or as they're dancing around. I don't see them falter in any way. Their legs are standing up real good, and especially Giardello, I'm really amazed at.
Barney Ross, my colleague at ringside, is one of those who lost his legs right in the middle of a fight to the great Henry Armstrong, who took your title that night, right, Barney?
Oh, yes, I can't forget that. I lost it exactly about the 5th round. And I was as great a shape as I ever was in any one of my fights, guys, but it just happened.
That was Giardello's best body combination to this moment. He now is cut above the right eye. It's really on the forehead. Drips of blood along the right side and the left temple. Joey used to cut badly, and I think once or twice lost on TKOs. But that was a long time ago. Tiger has never been knocked out. Believe me, you could never tell from Giardello's face whether he's tired or not. Certainly not from Tiger. Now I can see the cut above Giardello's right eye. It's right at the tip of the eyebrow, near the temple, and it is dripping pretty well. 1 minute to go, round 9. I don't think there's any danger there, Barney Ross.
No, it looks more or less like a little scratch, like a little nip, as you call it, a nick. And but Tiger continues to stalk Giardello. Giardello just trying to pick out his moves and trying to make a couple of good counter punches. And Tiger is still bulldogging Giardello, still moving on him all the time, doesn't give him a chance to breathe.
Both men have been powerhousing in the closing seconds of each round these last 3 or 4 rounds.
Well, that's because I guess they both know by this time.
Giardello's best blow in the last 3 rounds. Solid left hook to the chin of Tiger. That landed flush. But it doesn't hurt Tiger's power much. He was a strong guy. Giardello was solidly nailed at the end of that round. Now, we'll check Giardello's corner in just a couple of moments. Barney Ross, this is the beginning of round 10. Tiger appears to be too strong for Giardello up to this point.
Strong, but Giardello still got his cute ways of moving around. He's not wasting too many punches.
Barney, in close voting, they say that the champion will always get a little bit of edge from the referees and the judges. Do you think that's true?
I don't really
Or
believe
the
that.
champion, they say.
I really don't believe that. I think that the judges and all the officials, I think they give it the way they see them, and sometimes they might be off, as it happens many times, where they just, one will give it one way, one will give it the other way.
Both men are extremely wealthy men. Maybe I use the word ill-advisedly insofar as Giardello is concerned. He has a split-level home in the Cherry Hill section of Camden, New Jersey, riding out of Philadelphia, has a beautiful convertible in the garage, a pool. Dick Tiger is a big real estate owner in West Africa and is now building a 2,000-seat movie house. Their pros have taken the most out of their business and given it a lot. Both have said they will not retire no matter how this fight goes. You'll have to ask yourself, Barney, why isn't Giardello using that left jab more?
Well, I guess he doesn't want to waste too many punches. He's trying to get his best shots across, and he's trying to preserve that left hand of his, I guess, until he has got more of a cleaner goal to shoot for. I think that he's fighting him the best way that he can in those circumstances. And you know, in a 15-round fight, Guy, they claim that after the 10th round is a time when the man eliminates the boy. Now, after this round, we're going to find out who the man is and who the boy is. I think they're both two great men, two great fighters.
1 minute to go. Beautiful blocking by Dick Tiger. Very casual in there as he picked off two rough left hands. Tiger, compared to Giardello at this point, appears to be untouched. Shows no real signs of weariness to me. The champion thoroughly raked again and shaken up. 10 seconds to go, round 10. Giardello seems to be fighting nearly out of instinct at times. And the bell ending round 10. Giardello took tough rights and lefts to the body, smashes to the head, and yet came back with one or two right hands to the head. Many Giardello fans, no doubt, in the Garden. They've come from all over, certainly from South Philadelphia, clapping their hands in unison, asking for the champion to get going. And everybody at ringside knowing that the champion will have to get going from this point on, surely, if he is fit. He is not a knockout puncher. He's going to have to win the next 5 rounds and rather solidly, most believe, in order to retain the crown. In his training camp session, Giardello often showed himself to be vulnerable to the fast right hand thrown at the head. It's been nailed solidly that way tonight. If the battle ended right here, it would have been an easy one for Dick Tiger comparatively. Difference as I see it, Barney, has been harder on-target hitting by Tiger. Very little left-hand work by Giardello, surprisingly. And it seems he was caught cold at the beginning by super aggression on the part of Dick Tiger.
Well, Tiger hurt him the early part of this round with two beautiful left hooks, two comeback punches. One, and then he came back another strong one. And it sort of slowed Giardello up quite a bit. And as I said, after this round, after the last round, is where the man starts coming on real strong. And it looks to me right now that the Tiger is as strong as he was in the first couple of rounds.
1 minute to go, round 11. Giardello seems to have trouble raising what right hand it is to block the punches. He's bleeding more now above the right eye.
Just a Tiger with a good right hand punch.
Ten seconds to go, around 11. Barney, this is round 12 coming up. Giardello has a long uphill battle.
He got him shook up quite a bit in the 11th round. Tiger stayed with him and was relentless with his punches. And I thought that he hurt Giardello a couple of times. But Giardello, you can hardly tell with him. He comes out and he's strong again.
There is, of course, no return clause in anybody's contract after this fight. Giardello said he was going to give...
Tremendous left hook is now thrown by Tiger.
He was going to give the next shot at the crown to Joey Archer if he had been the winner. Barney Ross, Giardello now is bleeding pretty well on the outside of his right eye.
I wouldn't exactly call it pretty well, but I would say bleeding pretty badly. It's not as deep gash as I see it, but it's starting to bother him. I mean, he's getting some of that trickle into his hip. Now just a hit again on the eye, and another vicious left hook and right hand.
This was right above our microphone, and I could see Giardello's face clearly. He showed no signs of being very, very hurt, and yet his legs wavered. You simply cannot tell from Giardello's face or eyes as to how badly he is being hurt. So far, everything the champion should not have done, he's done. He's been caught on the ropes. He's not used his usual dancing technique. 1 minute to go, round 12. He's being beaten to the punch now easily by Tiger. Now Giardello appears to be in trouble.
Trouble indeed.
Giardello listening to his corners shouting at him. They were telling him to get off the ropes, to spin around. 10 seconds to go in round 12. Giardello rallying, actually. What a battle. This is a game champion, Barney Ross.
I have to applaud myself.
A game champion. And although it's obvious to many experts at ringside that this is not the Giardello at his best, it is certainly Giardello at the kind of best that shows the inside of a true veteran and true champion.
True champion is the exact words, Guy. I've just about seen everything in this fight.
His corner working at him to get him set up very quickly. They were worried about him starting slowly, and this did come to pass. Or it was that Tiger started more swiftly than had been anticipated. In their training sessions, Adolfo Taco often had Giardello resting only 30 seconds between rounds to keep him charged up. How well they knew what the problem was with Giardello, a lazy starter, and then further delayed by inactivity for about a year. Round 13. And the champions that I talked to, Jose Torres, the lightweight champion, picked Giardello. Emil Griffith picked Dick Tiger. Graziano went for Giardello. The great fighters of the past, of course, leaning to a man that reflects their great era, the golden era of boxing.
Guy, I must say this, from what I've seen in this fight, this is the fight that's really going to put boxing back on its feet.
Really back.
Really back.
It's an auspicious debut for Madison Square Garden, beginning the boxing season tonight to a near-capacity crowd with two men who don't know what it is to quit. Giardello fights for his life and the championship after 18 grueling years, which began way back in 1948. Tiger has 64 fights behind him. A 12-year trail for him. One minute to go, round 13. We'll ask our famed Bonnie Ross, expert at Mike's side, give us an idea about how he would be scoring the fight and who's favored at the end of 13 rounds. Could this have been a round for the champion, Barney Ross?
I would have it pretty close, give him a slight edge on it. But so far, I've got Tiger at the end of 13 rounds. I would have him 4 to 5 rounds in front. One or two I might have been draws, but I have Tiger in front by 4 full rounds.
A reminder, everybody, tonight's World Middleweight Championship is one of the most glamorous and exciting divisions in all of boxing. When you realize it began way back in about 1870, and it had such greats as the immortal Stanley Ketchel, Will Robinson, who is still fighting and looking for a championship shot,
Mickey Walker,
Tony
Zales,
Jake
Graziano,
LaMotta, Marcel Cerdan, and you could go on and on and on. And Joey Giardello, as we have learned in the latest years,
I put him in the same class,
is also a very colorful champion. Round 14. Dick Tiger won the title from Gene Fulmer a number of years ago. Defended it twice against Fulmer, drew, and then beat him. Then lost it to Joey Giardello in a 15-round decision in Atlantic City. Politics and one thing and another entered into the problem, And although Joey Giardello had promised him a return shot nearly immediately, Tiger had to wait nearly 2 years to get him back in the squared circle. There was bad feeling between the two as the result of that long stretch that Tiger had to wait. Both men are nice men to know. Giardello has been dedicated to helping raise money for the mentally retarded. One of his own children is so afflicted. Tiger in West Africa is leaning towards a political career at the end of his fight career. So the story through 14 rounds appears to be Giardello could not make Tiger fight the fight he wanted him to. Same kind he got him to fight in the other one, which got him the title. And Tiger was significantly stronger in this fight. Each time Tiger landed in the early rounds, he hit so hard that Giardello, shaken up, couldn't really counter as well as he might. 1 minute to go, round 14. Giardello has probably taken more steps backward, Barney, always a bad thing to do, than in the last 10 fights in his career.
Yes, I never seen him step back as much as I did tonight. Well, when you fight a fellow like Tiger who's starting to bull you all the time, sometimes it's hard just to stand still and do nothing about it. You've got to move one way or the other.
Ten seconds to go, round 14. One more round to go, and we'll have the story.
Well,
Barney?
this is the last round now.
Right. As we come into the 15th round, I've got this question. If Giardello wins this next round even big, can he win the fight?
Well, the way I've been judging it, Guy, I doubt it very much. I think that the Tiger's been a little bit far out in front for him.
Round 15. New York City judges, New York State judges always pay attention to the man who finishes stronger, who makes the biggest finish at the end of the fight. Joey Giardello, the world champion, and Dick Tiger, the challenger, striving to get it back. Standing in the arena tonight is Joey Archer, waiting for his chance. He'll get it. In case you just joined us, Giardello looked like he might be knocked out in the early rounds. He was certainly in trouble in quite a few rounds. Then out of nowhere came fighting back. Tiger is not cut, but as he landed that right hand, you could see him sort of give it a kind of a oomph with it, as if it's becoming increasingly harder to throw that right. And after 15 rounds, how well it might be. To go in round 15, final round for the World Middleweight Championship. as Giardello has only 30 seconds more to reckon with history. Tiger chased him for close to 2 years to try to get his crown back again. There's an international story in this picture as well. There are 10 seconds left to go for the World's Middleweight Championship. These fighters will get a well-deserved hand as we hit the final mark. That's it.
And Joey finishes strong with the two.
That's the end of the fight. We'll have the decision in just a moment.
Don't do it, Tiger.
Here comes the decision. Here it comes.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the decision. Referee Johnny Lobianco scores at 9, 5, and 1 even for Tiger. Judge Al Burrell has it 10-5 for Tiger. Tony Castellano has an 8, 6, and 1 for Tiger. The winner, and once again, the middleweight champion of the world, Dick Tiger.
Dick, how do you feel?
I feel good. I feel good.
How do you account for the difference in your fight against Joey Giardello?
I mean, the first fight with him.
Yeah, you went after him more aggressively this time.
Yes, I did. Yes, and this time that's good referee to divide to separate us.
Did you use any different strategy of any kind against Giardello, Dick?
I think I moved more inside, and lower punches.
Were you surprised when he came back after you hurt him pretty good in the early rounds to hit you with solid right hands?
Yeah, I was surprised. I thought he was going to run then.
Dick Tiger, who is the next challenger?
Anybody in my mind that want me to fight, I fight.
Would you take on Joey Archer?
Anybody.
Does he seem to be the next challenger to you?
Whoever is good, I fight.
All right, Dick Tiger. But Giardello did surprise you at those times.
Yeah, he did, but he's a good fighter anyway.
Do you feel stronger now than you did in the last fight, Dick?
I just fight the same way, the same thing.
How do you feel now at the end? Okay?
I feel good.
Right. Thank you very much, and good luck to you, Dick.
I'm glad to get back my time.
Right. Thank you very much.